Hi, I'm sure you guys already know this, but the NFL playoffs are happening right now. So you know I had to partner up with DraftKings to bring you guys some sick deals. You sign up using my promo code MattCarricker, will get $200 in bonus bets when they bet just $5. What can I do with $200 in bonus bets, you might ask? Well, I can tell you what I would do. I'd get in there and I'd combine multiple bets from the same game for a chance at an even bigger payout. I know sports betting isn't available in every state, but no worries, you can still join in on the action with DraftKings Daily Fantasy. So download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use my promo code MattCarricker and you get a no sweat bet. Get a bonus bet back if your SGP or SGPX bet loses. Max reward limits apply. That's promo code MattCarricker only at DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours.
Hey, welcome. My name is Matt Carricker. I'm out hiking through the woods, a part of the resort I've never been to, and I found the remains of an old tree house up here in the cedar tree. Very large old cedar tree. Looks like it probably was pretty cool because we're on a cliff right now. Trying to actually find a way down there. Down there, it's a huge ravine, one of the biggest on the property. It's dry right now, but it's a wet weather creek. So if it's really raining all week, water will flow through that down to the river, which is over there, the Guadalupe River. So there's a part of the river that I want to get to, but there's no way to drive over there because it's all this kind of stuff. I've never actually gone and spent any time over there. So I'm trying to figure out the best way to get there. And I thought, well, if I'm gonna do all the effort to hike over there and check it out, I might as well camp it. Because tonight, one of my daughters is having a birthday sleepover with all her friends. And my son's staying somewhere else with one of his buddies. And so it was just gonna be a bunch of girls in my house tonight. And so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go out in the woods. We're camping tonight. Let the girls hang out by themselves. So trying to find a way down this hill, and I got all the gear on my backpack and in my backpack, and I don't actually have good hiking camping gear. All the camping we ever do, it's like out of a truck, so we can carry whatever we want. So I don't have a bunch of lightweight small stuff. All my stuff's huge, so I kind of picked and chose what I could bring. I brought a chair because I was like, it'd be nice to have a chair, but it's not a light chair. It's like a beach chair. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? I can't go down that. If I could be right there though, then I could go that way. All right, I'm gonna look around. This bag that I have, it's supposed to be like a camping survival type backpack, but it was like one I got for free. It's a cheap, junky one. Just putting it on and hooking stuff to it, I realized, oh, it's really bad quality. The straps are all coming off. And yeah, if I was ever gonna do this a lot, definitely need to get some different gear. Is that a cave? I don't think so. I think it's just under a rock. Ugh. Yep, just goes right through actually. Those cave boys would totally swim through that hole right there. Also, still looking for the bear. So in case I find him, I'm gonna run, but if I can't run, that's probably actually not gonna help. Ugh. Everything's fine. I wanna do this both for fun, I like camping, but also kind of start researching good spots to camp, and then good spots to like do this, like hike and camp. So we have hundreds of acres out here, and so it'd be cool if we're like, here's you a map for those a little more adventurous. You gotta hike to your camp spot. I don't know, I think people think it's cool. People go to like national parks every day and do that kind of stuff. We have a lot of land. Maybe someone want to do it here. I don't know, we're gonna see. I'm gonna try to get down to the river and see if it makes a good place to camp. If it doesn't, it'll really be a big bummer because then I gotta walk all the way back up this hill without the joy of camping. Ow, I'm tripping. Camping's so fun. Also, Side Snake Cave is down here somewhere. I have a map with a cave marked Side Snake Cave, but I cannot find it. And it's a hand-drawn map from about 40 years ago. So it probably looks a little different than it did back then. And the map may not be very accurate. So just gotta keep looking and try to find it. This is only the third time I've ever been in this valley. I brought 0 water because I'm gonna drink out of the river. And I brought a little purification bottle to purify it. Never done that before. And the only food I brought was some like, God, I'm tripping on everything. Survival food that you have to like cook. And I brought a little cooking thing. We'll see how it goes. It's all experimental for me. Just trying to do camping a little bit rougher than backing a pickup truck up to a campsite. What are these palms that are growing down here? I see these things every once in a while in Texas. They're always in really shady areas like this, but what are they? They're really cool and they're totally natural. They grow all over the place in Texas. but not in the arid spots. It's always the really shady spots that see more water. I ditched the jacket. It was getting very hot, but I need that jacket because it's gonna get down into the low 30s. I think it's gonna be freezing tonight. So I wanted to make sure I have plenty to keep me warm down here. And when I hike out of here in the morning, it's gonna be real cold, I think. So many areas that look like there could be a cave. I just need to like actually spend a bunch of time exploring down here. This is so much further than I thought it was going to be. Let me know if this kind of stuff, hiking and camping, is something that you guys would want to do out here. As you know, we don't have rooms ready, and we're not going to have rooms ready for a year. But this is a way that you guys could start coming out here, and for fairly cheap, and it would also just help us. Like, we'd start having income coming in, and you guys could get to come hang out without paying a resort type fee. You know, it's just it's a camping type fee. Anyway, I thought it might be cool. I'm just testing it out to see if it is cool, and if it looks cool to you guys, then let me know. Just want to make sure this is inside Snake Cave right here. Nope. Looks like it's all filled in with dirt. Man, it's that kind of stuff though that I just wonder if you started digging, if you would find something. Crazy, it's all rock on that side and all soft dirt on this side. How cool is this thing? All rock. It's all dug out, so whenever it's rainy, water comes washing through here, and it's just eroded this thing out over the years. I just tripped and fell down like a foot and caught myself, but I heard a stitch on the shoulders of this thing go. If I broke the backpack right here at the very end, it'd be a big bummer. And we did it. We made it to the Guadalupe River. Now, a lot of you might be going, Matt, why didn't you just like come to this area by boat? Well, I have kayaks, but they're not really traveling kayaks. They don't have enough room for all this stuff. And it's downriver to get here. I wasn't sure how hard it'd be to go back upriver in a small kayak with all my stuff. But you can actually see those cliffside buildings are right there. So that's, we go down to the river way over there. It was just, you can't drive a truck through all that to get to this spot. And I was scared to come kayaking down here. It's not a fast moving river, but if I got anything wet, it's gonna be a big pain in the butt. That doesn't look far. It's probably about a half mile away. So I just hiked through the woods instead of going through the river to get here. This is the spot though. I wanna find a good place to camp, and I'll set up tent. Drop all this junk. Look at these giant rocks that fell down off the cliffside. Man, I want to go up there. That looks cool. Where those giant rocks are breaking off. That's where I want to go. Ha ha! Danger. This place is so cool. I've actually never been to this thing. Look at that. It's incredible. There's millions of years of this water coming up here and eroding and just slowly taking out, pebble by pebble, eating down that rock. So nuts. One of the cave boys would definitely go up into there and see what's in there. My duck is here. This duck lives all by itself, and every time I come to the river, he comes up to see if I have any snacks. Which today, buddy, I do have snacks. He's like, you're up a big hill though. How am I gonna get up there? I found a pretty good spot to set up camp over here though. I bet you the duck will come hang out. We need to name him because this is like the 5th time I've seen him now. I told you he was gonna come hang out. He's swimming upriver right now. He's like, where did you go? All right, this is a spot because it's grassy and nice and not just like all rocky like that. The river bends right around me right here and comes back over here, and the sound of the river is bouncing off of this giant wall right here. And it was super windy today, and it's supposed to still have a front blowing in tonight. So it's probably gonna be windy tonight too. So I thought I'm gonna get kind of tucked in here next to the cliffside so we have less wind. I think it's the best spot ever. So let's set up a tent and get us a fire. What am I doing wrong here? I got one of these little fire starter sticks. Never actually started a fire with one of these, but I mean, it's pretty easy to throw sparks. And I just did it for like 9 minutes. And I am using tiny stuff like this. I have a bunch of it. I got some of the dry needles that have come out of the cypress trees. Had a pile of those, and I'm just showering them with sparks, and they don't seem wet. They seem very dry, but I can't get it to do it. And I kind of thought that might be the case, so I brought matches, but like, this is also a super cheap one. I have seen much bigger ones. This is like a tiny one that came for free in a kit. But I just thought with the amount of sparks, if I sat there and just went, bah, 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 that it would work. It didn't work. Well, you know what probably will work? Oh, look at that. That was much better. Whew, that grass burned good. You may be thinking that fire is not in the fire pit. That's true. I'm just letting her burn. Gonna burn some of the dead grass around the fire so that once I go to sleep, I don't have to worry about that fire spreading because it will already have burned everything around. So go for it, spread fire. Just finished setting up the tent. Now look who shows up. Mr. Freeloader. Guy, you're really pretty. Okay, here's the deal. I brought some snacks. I was gonna save them for later tonight, but I guess you and me can share them right now. Hold up, let me get my chair and some snacks. So I traded hanging out with my family and like 10 screaming 10-year-old girls for just me and my boy. Just a little boys trip down the river. And I happen to bring some freeze-dried mangoes. You in? I have a bunch of freeze-dried food, and my plan is to just sort of eat it every once in a while and replace it so that I always have lots of good freeze-dried food. That's good. Is that a mallard? I'm not a duck guy, I don't really know, but I feel like it's a mallard. You're gonna bite me, I know you're gonna bite me. How do you live alone out here? He's always by himself. We first saw him like a month ago. He just hangs out here all by himself down by the river. Okay, I'm gonna throw this one to you, but after that, you're gonna have to come get him. One for you, one for me. Oh, now you, ow! You scared me. All right, it didn't hurt. It did scare me though. I was not ready for him to lunge like that. All right, let's see if I can be tough and not jump back when he goes for my hand. Ow! Okay, I'm getting a little better. Jeez. Okay. You didn't even, oh my gosh. Well, I guess we're friends now. What's this dude's name? How are you so chill? Ow, ow, ow. I literally don't have anything. That's my ring. Comment below. We're gonna name this boy. He's just like biting my pants now. Okay, this is all you get. I'm closing the bag. Hey, duck dude, come on. Oh my gosh, you're so aggressive. Okay, good boy. When I go camping with my truck, I like to sleep on an air mattress. I didn't want to bring a whole air mattress or a pump or anything, so I brought this little thing. It like, you blow it up with your mouth and it's got a little bit of foam in there. And it just kind of helps insulate you from the ground a little bit. And I have a big sleeping bag. I brought Mare's smaller one because it's smaller. So I think I'm gonna be good with this thing. And this thing, I did not bring a pillow. So I'm just gonna kind of try it out and probably start searching for good, lightweight, pack camping kind of gear in the future. But this will have to do for now. Oh, I forgot, her sleeping bag kind of has a pillow on it. Yeah, you can bunch that up. I'll be good to go. It's kind of one of those cocoon ones. This is a 40-degree sleeping bag. It's gonna be 32 tonight. Oh my gosh. So, I'll probably be a little chilly, but I'll just sleep with clothes on. Do not bite me. I know what you're about to do. I know. Don't do it. Don't do it. I already gave you enough food. You're gonna get an upset tummy. We don't need that. No, we don't. Don't bite me. Do not. Look at those feet. Some weird feet. I'm gonna touch your feet if you don't get out of here. I'm gonna touch them. I'm gonna touch your feet. I will touch them. Don't run into the fire. I'll be eating duck tonight. Ooh, we could make this video a catch, clean, and cook. Nah, he seems pretty nice. Check this out. This is a real cheapy little thing too. It's a flashlight, but also an AM/FM radio, and it has wind-up thing to charge it. So you don't have to plug it in. I can crank it and it will generate power. It's got a little generator on it. Oh wait. Haha, pretty good, huh? Whoa! don't mind a blame. Life is good. I'm gonna just sit here and watch the sun go down behind that mountain over there and listen to some old school country music that I found on my FM station, and maybe eat some freeze-dried fruit and hang out with my new friend Duck. And it's gonna be good. I like this. It's a solid day. All right, see you guys after the sun goes down. Dang. Look at that view. Check this out. I have a filter water bottle, which I've never used. Brand new, just opened it. It's, as you can see, got a little filter in there. So basically you fill this thing up with water and then you squeeze water out of it. So it's like a squishy bottle. You squeeze water out of it, comes out that, and is filtered. Taste, odors, cloudiness, silt, sediment, chlorine, all these chemicals, all these dissolved solids, metals, junk, and some radiological stuff. So I think it will do everything, except I don't know if it'll do like bacteria and viruses and protozoa, those kind of things. So I'm also gonna boil the water. So that'll remove all the junk. I'll boil the rest of the possibly live things that might still be in there. I don't know if they would be or not, but I'm gonna boil them anyway, just to see, make sure. And then I have 4 bean and vegetable soup. Get down here where the water's flowing real nice, and we will get us some good clean water and make it good and cleaner. There's something making noise over here. If that duck scares me all night long, are you a duck or a murderer? Hopefully just a duck. Definitely, hopefully not a duck murderer. That'd be the worst. Okay. Should have brought a friend out here. So this is survival food. This is not camp food, but I just thought it'd be cool to eat. So need 2 cups of boiling water. I happen to have a little boiling pot here, and I can just boil it over the fire. I might do that, but I also have this little camp stove thing, which would be kind of cool. I think I'm gonna just do it over the fire though, it'd be easier. This is just like this tiny little survival stove that you put these little cubes, fuel cubes underneath. I just wanted to try it, but I think that would just be easier to set some water in there. I think 2 cups is 16 ounces, right? Okay, just gonna fill her up, boil some water. Good to go. And now I need to keep this water clean since I already filtered it, so bada boom. Stick her in there, warm her up. I think that'll work. Should keep those handles away from the heat so they don't melt or burn me when I grab them. And we'll be right back. Starting to steam. It's been 2 minutes. It's going fast. My wife was like, "Why are you going camping by yourself?" And I was like, "Because I want to." She just didn't get it. A lot of people don't get it. I barely get it. It's like I have a nice comfy bed. There's a heater and air conditioner in my house. It's amazing. But yeah, it's just so fun to come out here and do this kind of stuff. Speaking of, let's see, it has been a whole 4 minutes. It's boiling on the edges, not in the middle yet. We're getting there. Yep, that's bubbling. So now, I pour it in here without pouring it all over me. Sweet, and I stir it up. And apparently I let it sit for like 10 minutes. Seems like it'll be cold, so I may not do it a whole 10 minutes, but we'll let it sit for a bit. Let's see what we got. We're piping hot. It looks like soup. Tastes like survival soup. I could survive on it. I'm gonna give it a yeah. It's edible, but if we cook this at our house, like we made this soup for our family to eat, it's probably one of those we don't make again. Also, I brought dessert. It's apple crisp, freeze-dried apple crisp. The duck's probably gonna come back out right now. That's weird looking. That's actually pretty good. Tastes like I'm eating apple pie. Solo camping is fun. Who would you like to see me camping with out here at the resort? Let me know what YouTubers you want me to invite. We'll do a little duo camping trips. Or maybe do a little Airstream camping. Or something a little different. Do a little hammock camping. Let me know what you'd like to see. And let me know if you'd like to do it with me. That sounded weird. Hi, good morning. I'm freezing. There's ice on the outside of my tent. Hi. It got cold last night, a lot colder than I thought I was gonna get. Check it out, these plants, when it freezes the first time, it like has these like wispy icicles that come out. All ice. Pretty neat. Oh, but it's cold and I did not bring gloves. So I'd really appreciate if this fire would hurry up and catch. Look at the steam on the water. So pretty. First order of business is a fire. And then I brought breakfast. How cool that is. Oh, I see flames. We got flames. Oh yeah. Ah, that's better. It definitely got colder than 32, 33 last night. It was freezing in my 40-degree sleeping bag. I had all these layers on, not this. I used this coat as a pillow and I had all these other layers on. And I was still like in the sleeping bag, cold. While I was waiting on the fire to get going, I hiked and got a kayak and then kayaked downriver. Because I did not want to hike up carrying all that huge backpack full of tent and sleeping bag and all that junk all the way up that canyon again. So I'm gonna attempt to get out of here by river, but it's upriver this time. I don't know, we'll see. Also, I can tell the audio is trash on this. The last couple of videos that I've filmed on this camera have just been weird. I was hoping it'd kind of go away. I thought there might be water in the microphone or something, but yeah, it's definitely messed up. So I'll be ordering a new camera. I'm sorry, bear with me. Look at that fire though. Strawberry granola crunch. How does he not see me in my fire? Man, I'm not really hiding. This one's good. All in all, this trip will have been a great success if and only if I can make it back upriver without dumping this icy kayak. Wish me luck. Why did I bring so much stuff? I mean, it's really gonna suck if I dump it over. Not only all my stuff gets wet, but also I get thrown into the cold water. That's negative thoughts though. We don't need those here. All right, I found a smoother area. I just walk the kayak up that way and get past this flowing water and into some still water. Make it much easier. And I'm off. Oh, I can't get my legs down in here. The backpack's too big. Oh, this thing is freaking cold. All right, gloves next time. That's what I've learned. Oh, geez. This thing is sitting low with all this weight on it. Okay. I'm freaking doing it. Let me know what you thought about our resort camping video. Let me know if this is something you'd like us to do more of. Let me know if you think this is something that you might want to do someday. Come out here and use that campsite, use other campsites. We've got a bunch of acres, so tons of room to go wherever we want. Just give me your thoughts. Also, the main thing I really need your thoughts on is what are we gonna name that duck? I'm thinking Patrick. He looks like a Patrick to me, and so I'm thinking that might be Patrick the duck. Plus duck in Spanish is pato. So we got Patrick el Pato. I don't know, just for your consideration. Coming to some shallow rapids here. It doesn't look like I'm gonna be able to do this with all this weight. Let's go full steam ahead. I may need to just get out go on the side. Oh, I did it. Yes. Kayaking up and down the river is the way, not hiking. Well, we have made it back to a part where I can actually get a vehicle. Just gotta get through this little bitty rapids. Let's go over to the left here, I think. I don't know what's gonna happen here. Come on, get through, get through. Yeah. Heck yeah, dude. I freaking did it. That's it. Thanks for watching. I love you. And I'll see you next time on the Abandoned Resort.
Woo!